Hey guys, welcome to week two of building Blinkr to $1 billion company. These weekly sessions are for people that don't want to watch it daily, want a good recap over the week, maybe a little bit more explanation on what I did on those individual days. I'm going to record this in one take, so excuse me if there's any errors. It's just being raw and how I feel it should be. So last week I left it at, I think it was 2 days to launch on Thursday, Wednesday maybe. I got the app on Thursday. It was terrible. Um, the basic functionalities weren't working. Uh, Lots of mistakes on grammatics, on the text and the order of buttons and things. So me and Mayor is obviously the CTO. We worked extensively for 48 hours, and by Saturday evening, I did the video again, saying, "Look, guys, I've got a beta version, for the first time." And I was comfortable enough to throw that out there at that point. It's not perfect in any shape or form. So much more work to do. But I made a promise, and it pushed the team harder as well, the tech team harder to get, little bugs done to reach that deadline. Because obviously their name is behind it, right? So we launched it on Saturday night, and we had put it in the App Store. Or actually, we had thought of sending an APK file to everyone, which is, I don't know exactly what that is, but it's a file that you can download directly onto your phone, a program. It says, but the problem is when you do it, it says this could be harmful to your phone. So we decided against that. We decided to put it on the app stores, the Apple Store and the Google Store. That's what we'll refer to as the App Store, both of them. But they both got, there's a process behind it. And they, the develop the app stores themselves want the username and password. They go into the app, they look at everything, the privacy policy, the buttons, everything, and they come back to you and reject it once, twice, even three times. This is not right. This is not clear. What does this mean? And it took us, I think, till Tuesday to actually get with submission and submission and submission and rejection, rejection, rejection to actually get it to a place where we put it on the app stores, but only in the beta testing phase. So the beta testing phase is the phase where only specific users, whose emails addresses that we've had, can download it. So what we did, we took the CSV file from MailChimp, we threw it into the app stores, and anyone with an Android or an Apple who was on the mailing list could then go and download the app and start testing it. So we sent out the email to the users, to the testers, yesterday. No, the day before. I think we had 5 users yesterday, Wednesday, and 18 users as of this morning, which is fantastic. It's exactly what we want to see. We want to see them using the system. It's clunky at the moment. We know that. There's errors everywhere. We know that. But it's fine. I'm happy with that because the more errors that come up, the harder the tech team have to work to clear these errors, right? Where we get it to a point of running so smoothly, and then we start enhancing it, right? But right now, what we're trying to do is get it working smoothly. The biggest point that we have, I wanted to make this a video-to-video messaging service, right? Where people ask questions in videos and get responses to questions. Because that's so rubbish at the moment, the video rendering, the size of the images, size of the video, etc. Most people are putting text in, which is not what I wanted to do. I don't mind, but I want to get the video capabilities up. So we're working hard on that. Mayor and the team are working hard on that. We set up Trello, Trello. I can add problems onto there. The team sees it, sees where the problems are, and I can see how they're working and which ones they're working on and what hasn't been looked at. So that's going well. So overall, I'm very happy where we are. 150 days into this, very happy. We have our app. We have started to work through the bugs. It's not the full app. It's exactly what they tell you in every startups accelerator school. You don't need to have the full bells and whistles to start with. Just get something, an MVP, a minimal viable product out there into market and see what happens. That's where we are. That's where I'm at now. Now, for the next week, we'll work on bugs. We'll listen to user feedback. We'll try to do everything like that. And then we'll start thinking of marketing it. And then I'll start thinking of, right, I need an agency? How am I going to look at it? What are we going to do? we need to figure out our CAC, our cost of acquisition per customer, and that will take us a couple of months to understand how many dollars we have to spend to get someone on there. Is it $1? Is it $5? I don't know. In fintech, usually it's up at $50, right? But on a social media app, it could be $5, $4. We'll have to see. Not worried about that. My goal for the next week, which I'll update you on next week, is just making sure the app works to everything that we want it to do. The bugs are minimal. It runs smoothly. It looks smooth and it runs smooth. That's the most important thing right now. All right. I think that's 5 minutes, 30 seconds. I think that's enough spiel by me this week to kind of cover all the points. And look, thank you very much for tuning in. If you want to get on the download list, please just leave your email in the comments below. I'll add it to you, and then I'll send you a link from hello@myblinkr.com. All right. Have a nice week, everyone. We'll speak to you next week. Bye-bye. I'm going to press stop from here. All right. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.